Hello, it's Kadisha. I'm back with another video. We have to make sure that we seize the moment or seize the opportunity because there's no telling if there will ever be a next time. This came up to me when I was actually watching a movie and this guy was running for a political office, and he had the people who that had his back, but then like something adjusted and they were like, we have another way or another people that'll have your back, and his dad was like, I don't know if we want to take that approach. And the lady was like, well, we have to seize the opportunity now. We really have to seize it. And then another moment or another situation that happened, I don't know if you're familiar with the rapper Fabulous, but he was talking about his son and how during the All-Star game, Steph Curry came up to him during halftime and asked his son, like, do you want to shoot at the on the court? And he was like, no, I don't want to shoot. And Fab was like, what? You don't want to shoot. Like, what's going on? Like, why, go shoot. And he's like, no, I don't want to shoot. Oh, my hair, hold on, my hair looking crazy. Like, I gotta do something because this little thing just hanging. Okay, I'm gonna push back. But yeah, so I was like, no, go and shoot. And his son was like, no, I don't want to. And he's like, this is Steph Curry, because he pulled out his phone, he ready to take the picture. And he was talking to his son, he's like, why didn't you do it? And he was like, well, because I might have missed. And he was saying, and I didn't want to miss in front of everybody. And he was like, but now you don't get to see if you will miss. You could have made the shot, but you only have basically two options. Either you shoot it and you make it, or you shoot it and you miss it. But if you don't take the opportunity, then you won't know either way. And his son was like, okay, well, next time I'll do it. And he was like, when the next time you gonna shoot with Steph Curry? And I was like, man, that was so profound. And plus, it was a very great teaching moment for his son, because oftentimes we think like, oh, yeah, I'll get this chance again. And I'm not saying that we should jump on every opportunity that we have. But of course, like, just saying, me, like any athlete, pull me out there. Not football now. Basketball, that's more my lane. You pull me out there, I'm going to go shoot that. Now, I can airball or whatever, but I'm about to go out there and shoot. That's what I'm about to do. And not to make that young man feel bad, because of course all of us, when we're in a place of fear, of course not knowing, we're just like, well, I'd rather just not do it because I don't know what's going to happen. And like I said, a very pivotal moment for Fabulous to teach his son something. And that was just an eye-opener for me, because the Lord has allowed me to have opportunities that, of course, if I'm scared, then those opportunities may never come again. And I was just like, all right, Lord, that was so put into perspective that we have to jump on those opportunities and not allow fear to keep us stagnant, keep us in the same place, because that's where the enemy wants you to be. And so you have to make sure that when you have opportunities placed in front of you, that you're seizing them. And especially if they're from, and only, not especially, but only if they're from the Lord. It's like we need to make sure that we're making the best out of every opportunity, or we're taking advantage of every opportunity that's placed before us, because we don't know what this will cause. And I have to speak for myself. When the Lord allowed me to step out and start working independently, I had been working for people for so long that I was just like, man, I was fine. I was comfortable doing that. And so when it was a moment where I got a chance to actually work independently, I was just like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Lord, I don't know what I'm doing. And in that, I was just like, I can trust the Lord. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. And the Lord shows me there are plenty of jobs that I can go to. So it's not like there's a lack of jobs like there were, years ago, where people had to move to find jobs. It's like, no, you can get a job pretty much anywhere now. So the Lord just allowed me to realize, like, this is the time that I am trying to do something in your life. And so you can be scared and not do it. And of course, that's fine. But I want God's best. I want everything that the Lord has for me. So I'm just like, seize every opportunity. And I'm just wanting to encourage anybody else who's watching this video to seize your opportunity. I don't know what may be keeping you stagnant. And more so, like I said, it's more so of a fear that we don't know what's going to happen. So it just keeps us like, well, I'm good where I am. And I just believe the Lord is calling us to more, and He's going to present those opportunities. And I just want you to be aware that this could be an opportunity from the Lord, so take it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like I always say, sea cambio que quieres ver en otros. Until next time, bye.